And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG football. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, folks. We're the only show that combines traditional sports and sports talk and gaming at the exact same time. We'll talk the latest in the world of the NFL. Week number 4 is upon us. We'll also have a couple of Madden players playing for cash and prizes as we come to you here on NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. All right, we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG college football, and of course, ISG basketball. Good to be here. Talking the latest in the world of the NFL, man. Got a lot of stuff going on, man. Quarterbacks hurt, got injuries out there. Big matchups coming up this weekend in the world of the NFL. Like we said, week number 4. Good to be here on NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. And speaking of good to be here, it's good to be right here in Jersey City. Yes. 902 Brewing Company. You saw the big bright tanks and the fermenters behind me. Located here in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. A craft brewery here in Jersey City producing ales and lagers, some 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. Look at the good folks here at Elevate New Jersey Real Estate Group, man. Shout out to Jordan and the good folks always coming here once a month. So monthly, usually the fourth Tuesday of the month. Shout out to the good folks here taking in a nice little meeting here. Handcrafted beers are the best atmosphere here at 902 Brewing Company. Curated good times made right here in JC. Got a spacious tap room. They host a variety of events. I also got the rooftop upstairs. Great for the summertime here in the tri-state area, right next to, not too far from Lower Manhattan here in Jersey City. Shout out to the good folks here, Don and everyone at 902 Brewing Company, 902brewing.com. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There he is to the left of me, Nubyjas Wilborn. He's a writer for Sports Illustrated, SI.com, living up there near those 3 rivers. That would be Pittsburgh, PA, folks. It's the confluence, folks. It's the confluence. Those 3 rivers are, kind sir?
Yeah, you got the Ohio that informs. You got the Monongahela.
Oh,
and
man, you had it good for about 3 months.
You had it.
Wow. Start over.
Start over.
Well, look, if the audience knew what we went through earlier, the Monongahela, the Allegheny, and the Ohio.
Don't tell.
You're breaking the fourth wall.
I'm just saying, man, it was a tough time, but we are live. Great day to be alive, though. We here.
It is. We are here. Speaking of here, she is here. To the right of me, there she is. Andrea, Richmond sports reporter down in the A. What's going on in the Atlanta area?
I don't know, man. We went through so much before. I'm just trying to make it.
Now you're doing it.
I know I'm doing it. Now I'm letting y'all behind the curtain.
It's the holy grail with you two, both of you guys.
Rough times, man. Hey, tough times outside, man.
Tough times, that's for measures. Come on.
Hey. Tough times last. Tough people last, right?
Tough times don't. That's what they say.
Tough times don't. Yeah, tough times don't.
I don't know.
Tough people last. All right, man. You guys ready to get this thing started, man? I just want to get this thing out of here, man. And shout out to NESN Nation being Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network.
Now you got to toughen up, Larry. Come on.
Hey.
All right. Let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. It's good to have Nubyjas Wilborn and Andrea Richmond. Let's go ahead and talk the latest in the world of the NFL and also have a couple of Madden players playing for cash and prizes. All right, let's take a look at the rundown here. We're just talking about the Madden players. They're playing for cash and prizes. We talk the latest in the world of the NFL, the only show that combines traditional sports and sports talk and gaming at the exact same time. Cardi B is pregnant with Stefon Diggs. Maybe we'll talk about that. There's a couple other women involved as well. We're going to dive into it a little bit here. I like Stefon. He's on my team, so I'm not going to get too personal with this stuff, but we'll talk about it. It's what the world is talking about with her pregnancy. She allows, I make that announcement on CBS with my colleagues, Gail King and those folks. Deion Sanders, he says Shedeur. We'll start for Cleveland this year. We'll let you hear from Deion Sanders. Green Bay Packers were undefeated. There was a lot of undefeated talk. They lost to Cleveland, and now their head coach, Matt LaFleur, is like, all right, cut it out. That's enough of that. He doesn't like the undefeated talk. We'll get into that. They got the Cowboys this weekend. Chris Jones, had a little interview with NBC Sunday Night Football, and he's like, yeah, I'm good with Russell Wilson. I don't need his jersey. We'll talk about that and the genesis of it and why he made those comments. Baltimore at KC. Speaking of KC, big battle of 1 and 2 teams this weekend that's in Kansas City. We'll talk about the Ravens and the Chiefs. And the Giants, they do plan to start Jaxson Dart this weekend, the rookie from Ole Miss, Hotty Toddy, taking over. We were speaking about Russell Wilson. He's taking over for Danger Russell. We'll talk about that. All right, let's talk about the rules here. We just talked about the Madden players. They're playing all Madden competitive game style, hit-to-head current rosters. I like to call those Regs. All 32 NFL teams are available. 5-minute quarters. King of the Hill format. You win. You do stay on the sticks. How about the price? It's all about that money, folks. $50 guaranteed. 40 to the winner. Run-Up runs out this piece with $10 in cash. You win 4 straight weeks. You do win an NFL license zip chair, and folks, to win more, it does get progressively harder going forward. You do win an NFL zip chair. And check them out, folks, online at ZipChair.com. They literally make all the best gaming chairs in the world, office furniture, gaming desks, sofas, stools, you name it, all the decor there for you. They make all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, also NCAA and custom chairs as well. Shout out to Tina Altadonna. She's the marketing lady there for Zip Chair. Been working with us for about 5 to 6 years now. Located on Strong Island, ZipChair.com. Also, the first... you win your first chair. You do get an ISG t-shirt. You can check those out online at $29.99. TheISGshow.com/shop. Got a lot of different shirts for you. We'll talk about more about that at the end of the show. All right, how about the matchup here? It's all about these two Madden players playing for cash and prizes. It'll be JustZyrell playing with the Packers, WhereIsChandler playing with the Cowboys. One of the bigger games of the week. I think probably the biggest game of the week. That's why we're highlighting it here on ISG football. All right, let's take a look at the profiles of these two young men real quickly. Get you to learn a little bit more about both of these young men. We'll start with Zyrell first. Can he kick it? Of course he can. Zyrell Rebels from Columbus, Ohio, OHIO, baby. 24 years of age. He's a stadium operations with the Columbus Crew. They were just nominated and won for best operations in Major League Soccer last year. So works for really good company there. With the Major League Soccer and the Columbus Crew. All right, he will be facing Chandler. If you're looking for Chandler, where is he? He's right here on ISG Football, Destination of Being Sports Channel, Players TV and In the Black Network. Chandler Cooks, government name there, from Dallas, Texas, the Metroplex, Dalworth. 22 years of age. He's a college student, majoring in graphic arts and things of that nature. Going to work for ISG Media once he gets out of school. Multiple ISG Madden playoff appearances for young Chandler. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the standings here, guys. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Mollipop taking a word about Sweet Storm with that pink bag promise. You see that pink bag in your local grocery store. You got to understand, folks, you're getting high quality produce. Got some 20 different varieties of grapes there as well. Check them out online. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Also online as well. Pressed juices. So check them out. Mollipop Grapes. Grapes as sweet as candy. Andrea Richmond, she's 5-1. Ooh, wow. Am I 3 games back? 3.5 games back? This is crazy. Nubyjas Wilborn. He should be at the top. He's undefeated. He's won. And oh, what the hell is the thing? Absolutely. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in. Let's get a quick prediction here. We'll start with you for our predictions. There she is. Andrea Richmond, piece up, A down. She's in the A town. Who you got? How about them Cowboys or Go Pack Go?
Going back to the overall rankings and overall rankings, we don't have to do by percentage, all right? But I do know as somebody who actually gets quite a high.
We go by games. I've picked 7 games, so I should be number 1.
Nah, I don't want to hear that. So when we're talking overall about games and who plays them, well, especially in the college side, it is none other than Chandler. So that's where I'm going with this one. Also great in the Madden
side. But this is the NFL side. Well. We're talking ISG football. This is the NFL.
Also good in the NFL as well. And it's been in a couple of close barn burners, but also some classics as well where he shot up and down the field. And Dallas, all he knows is offense. So why not Chandler?
All right, you got Chandler. Nubyjas, where you going? You going Green Bay or Dallas?
You know, I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to go with Green Bay here. I'm going to give Zyrell and Get Real and all that stuff a good chance to see who's going to make the victory out here.
Really well.
I was thinking about taking Zyrell. I think Chandler, slightly better Madden player. Zyrell, if it was 2K, I would definitely take Zyrell. But look, both of these guys compete at a very high level on both of the video games. I'm going to take Chandler in this one. But Zyrell, man, look, we always ask the question, can he kick it? Of course he can. There he is. Guys, good luck. Maybe the best man win. Both the guys, let's lock it up. There is Chandler. If you're looking for him, there he is right here on your screen, playing with the Cowboys, and Zyrell playing with the Green Bay backers. But the best man will, we'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game, guys. Let's go. Good luck. And yeah, let's do this right here on Destination of Being Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Let's go. And the pregame show brought to our good friends at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, one in Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? West Nike and Scarsdale as well. Sports bar and indoor golf lounge with some 16 bays. Got a huge VIP suite as well. Got the simulators and the suites there at Golf Zone Social. Is where golf meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll have. Indoor golf games, meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses, folks. It is a true experience. It's a bar, it's a sports bar, it's a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Shout out to JP and everybody there at Golf Zone Social. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. We're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company, 101 Pacific Avenue here in Jersey City. Craft brewery here, producing ales and lagers, some 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. Larry Ridley, Studio Sports. ISG Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. To the right of me, there's Nubyjas Wilborn, writer for SI.com. To the right of him, at the top, Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. But up the screen, we got a Madden game going on here for cash and prizes. Those two young men are playing for money here as we talk the latest in the world of the NFL. We're the only show that combines traditional sports and real sports talk and gaming at the exact same time. Chandler playing with the Cowboys, Zyrell playing with the Packers. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Yeah, number one topic here in the world of the NFL, week 4 here in the National Football League, and we're talking about off-the-field stuff. Cardi B made the announcement on CBS with my colleagues that she is pregnant with Stefon Diggs' baby. It will be Cardi B's 4th child there. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think 2nd child for Stefon Diggs. Now, they made the announcement earlier last week on CBS Mornings with Gayle King. So shout out to Gayle King there. So Cardi is excited about that. She said, I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs. And there's also a young lady a day later that came out, a model by the name of Eileen, a.k.a. Lord Giselle. She also says that she's having a baby. She had the baby back in April, so the baby's about 5 months pregnant. She's also got a paternity suit they filed in court back in December. There's some questions about paternity there. He wants a paternity test. He's not denying it so far, but we'll see about that. There's also another young lady. Her name, I believe, is Brittany Jones, OnlyFans model. She posted sexually explicit pictures or a text of some content between the two of them, including, she said she's got XXX videos and all this stuff. I can't even keep up with this. Andrew, we're going to start with you. 2 babies, 3 women, no touchdowns for Stefon Diggs. That's what the internet is saying. I didn't say that. Your thoughts here?
the crazy interceptions, though, in our game. That was one of the most ridiculous animations I've ever seen in Madden. And hey, honestly, Cardi B is interesting because we all know about Stefon Diggs. We know about the fact that Stefon Diggs infamously had that Vikings video where everyone in the locker room asked, who wouldn't you let in the locker room date your daughter? And almost everybody said, not that guy, meaning Stefon Diggs. Your sister. Either way, daughter, it might be worse, okay, when it comes to Stefon Diggs. But at the same time, Cardi B has gone on record, especially with this new album. Shout out to the new album coming out in February,
but I think she's going to be having the baby by February as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, but in the album, she said that she just wants a man. It doesn't matter about loyalty. It just matters if she feels safe with him. You know? And apparently Stefon Diggs does keep her safe. So who am I to judge if she's having a great time and she already knew what she was getting into with Stefon Diggs in the first place? I find it interesting because of the fact that she quoted infidelity, or at least that was one part of the reason why she didn't want to be with Offset. But again, I heard the album. She feels safe with him. So, hey, sister, do what you got to do. Stefon Diggs, I would suggest that you don't go around doing a whole bunch of things and being with all these people, because problems can stack up, and you don't want to be one of those guys that doesn't end up helping out your kids in the future. But, hey, if it's good for everybody involved, I'm good with it. Who am I to judge?
Right. Nubyjas, these other women, a lot of people, of course, are talking about that. Cardi B mentioned it as well. She was like, that's my baby daddy, too. I guess we'll figure it out. She did use the word a four-legged dog, I guess is what she said, the B word as well. Oh, man. Nubyjas, what's going on here, man? What's going on here? Shit, Tammy Wynette, right? Stand by your man.
I mean, all right.
Gather yourself, man. Gather yourself.
Hey, man, look, this stuff be on the internet, and I don't want no trouble, because clearly the rules of the game are not evenly applied. Okay, and how we scrutinize. I saw people on the old Twitter machine talking about don't judge her. Twitter's a place where everybody gets judged, but apparently Cardi B can't be judged because we like her. Because
everybody get got.
Everybody gets got except for Cardi B,
right,
who definitely seems to have a interesting track record in how she picks the men that she likes.
Mm-hmm.
She clearly seems to like dudes who other women like a lot, and she seems to be okay with sharing to an extent. Sharing resources, sharing body parts.
Okay, all right. That's a little unfair. Come on.
I mean,
it might be a circumstance that she's in, but I don't know if she wants that or invites that.
I'm not saying she invites it. I'm just saying she seems to accept it.
Trying to be a fellow Libra like me. I think her birthday.
I'm just saying it seems to follow her pretty well. That for whatever reason, she, whether it's rapping, whether it's football, if she picks a professional, she picks one who is for the streets. That it seems to be her jam. Perhaps because she enjoys the streets herself. I don't know, man. Look, man.
Yeah.
We called it. Throw your hand up, throw your turn around.
Yeah, right. Spin around like a helicopter. Yeah.
We live in a very strange times. These are very strange times.
Strange times, man.
And hey, man, they got money. I hope it works out for them children. But hey, money is not all it takes to raise children. It does take love. It does take consistency. And I know they got resources and everything, but just having money ain't enough. And I hope we keep that in mind. Also, it is very different once you bring children into this world.
Well, I want to say this. It is a good sign that she's being strong and loving her man and wanting to be there and inviting him in. I hope it stays that way. You know what I say is, look, 60 days, right? 2 months. And we'll see how far it goes. But look, this child will be born around February. She's got the tour coming up. The other child was just born in May. So they're, 9 months apart?
And aren't they still legally married? And in Georgia? Never mind.
Technically.
All right, good luck to everybody involved.
Technically.
Good luck to everybody.
I will say,
he addressed that as well about, hey, she can live her life. And I agree with her on that.
Hey,
it's just a piece of paper.
Does everybody be safe?
Pretty much.
Bringing it back to a football lens, though, Stefon Diggs now has a lot of things going on. It just has a lot of things going on right now. Okay, and the more drama that there is, whether it be from his spousal situation or from other partners that he might have, use partners very plurally on purpose, you want to make sure that your production on the field stays about equivalent or better, just so you can offset this, especially in the wild NFL world. NFL does not have a lot of tolerance for anybody doing anything crazy.
Hey man, if you ain't
offset that.
Offset, see what did there. But if the game doesn't match the other stuff, eventually he's not going to be in the league. And eventually them checks gonna stop, and we'll see how.
He's had a lot of targets. He was leading the Patriots in targets heading into week 3 last week.
And what's the
not a lot of yards. 1 and 2. They can get to 2 and 2 this weekend with the win over Carolina. Not guaranteed, but they are favored. First game they've been favored all year. Favored by I think 5.5, 6 points there. So keep an eye on Steph, man. Hopefully he can. Look, he came back record time from the ACL, so I want to give him all the props, man. He's been pretty good with the Patriots off the field stuff. Well, hey,
he has to.
Man. He's doing his thing. We'll see. Time will tell, man. Time will tell. But we do have an inflection coming here. The baby being born, going on tour. But he does make her feel safe. He makes her feel seen. She likes the energy. Look, we're gonna be positive until the cut starts crumbling down, and that very well could happen. But right now, congratulations to Cardi B. Shout out to Gil King in that interview on CBS, the colleagues there at CBS Mornings. All right, so that first quarter, got a 7-0 lead here by the Cowboys. Chandler with the lead, got a field goal here. That's an extra point he just scored. So we're tied at 7 here in the second quarter. That first quarter brought to you by good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, located also in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks as well. The libations definitely flowing there. Happy hour, Monday through Friday, folks, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday, man. Great costumes, man. The hats are just fabulous there. DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends too. They got the beautiful patio as well. The Golden Eagle, it is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. All right, welcome back here to Now2 Brewing Company here in Jersey City, producing ales and lagers. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG Football here on your screen. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're here on the platforms of NESN Nation, being Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Folks, we're the only show, ISG Football, the intersection of sports and gaming, that combines real sports and gaming at the exact same time. I've got a couple of colleagues rolling with me here. To the right of me at the top there, Nubyjas Wilborn. He's a writer for SI.com. To the right of him, Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. We're talking sports, the latest in the NFL. Week number 4 is upon us. Gaming going on here. Got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, Chandler playing with the Cowboys. He's got the ball on offense during the second quarter. JustZyrell playing with the Packers. He's on defense. He just scored to tie up the game at 7. Back to the NFL topics, guys. Deion Sanders, let's talk about him. Deion Sanders was on New Heights with the Kelsey brothers this week, was talking about Shedeur Sanders. They were asking him about Shedeur. As we can get those pictures up of Deion Sanders. Great job, him, being on, talking with those guys. Shedeur, of course, we understand, 144th pick overall, 5th round, playing with the Browns. Not started yet, hasn't played so far, did have that one start in the preseason. So Deion Sanders was asked about his son, Shedeur, and here's his response. He thinks that Shedeur will play this year. Here's Deion on New Heights with the Kelsey brothers. Take a listen.
You know, I got a prediction. I ain't telling nobody. I got a feeling when it's going to go down. But it's going to go down this year.
It's going to happen. All right.
Yeah, he's going to get a shot.
And that's all you can ask for as a player. All you can ask for is the opportunity, right?
Tell me this, because this was all over the media, because I know y'all keep it a buck. That's why I love y'all to life.
Yes.
They made a big deal out of Philly called us on draft day.
Okay.
They didn't mention that. I just let a cat out of the bag.
I didn't know that. Yeah, okay.
Who was it? Baltimore. And the Browns. And the Browns. They forget, I know, I played for Baltimore, so me and Ozzy are cool. So we understood that whole conversation, and he wanted to talk to Shedeur as well as he wanted to talk to me. And I put Shedeur on the phone, and Shedeur, I don't want to say how it went, but how in the world can somebody fault him for saying or thinking, why in the world would I go back up Lamar for 10 more years?
For sure.
I've never sat on the bench and said, well, I learned a lot today.
I love that part, man. Well, why would I go sit on the bench and say, well, I learned something today? Deion Sanders, that's a par as well. Deion, look, he's talking about his son. He's going to play this year. He's going to get a start. I do believe that. I don't know if it'll be now, but probably the last quarter of the season. I can see him week 14, 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there, getting the start. Your thoughts here, Nubyjas? Deion putting it out there that his son, who the hell is he listening to? He's got information that we don't know about, huh? He's like, hey, I got it on good authority almost that Shedeur is gonna start. But also, get out the bag. Oh, the Eagles were sort of interested in him as well. Didn't want to back up Lamar with the Baltimore Ravens, all that good stuff. Your thoughts, Nubyjas?
Okay. First of all, when has Deion Sanders ever sat on the bench in any sport?
Exactly.
No, I'm serious. Like, because I think sometimes, okay. Now, typically, Deion,
maybe his first game in Pee Wee football. When he
was about to say, like, not even JV, I feel like.
Was out of the womb, maybe?
Yeah.
He was like a little toddler like this, maybe.
Put me in the game, coach.
He was probably a very coordinated toddler. Who knows? I'm just saying. Deion Sanders has never sat on the bench. Even when he was 38 years old, finishing his career with the
Ravens or Commanders, Commanders and Ravens,
still playing DB at 30 and still locking people up. Come on now. I mean, we're talking about legitimately an athlete who is in the 0.0000000000001%.
That's about 15 zeros right there. I got you.
But that's where he is, and I mean, and we have to give him that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was that guy. I mean, speed, agility. All the things that
Neon Deion, that's why they call him Prime.
He was that guy. His son isn't. Okay, and that's no offense to his son, but nobody is.
Right.
Now, if his son was gonna be that, wouldn't he have shown us some of that speed, the arm, any of those things that would be reminiscent to his father? He don't have the foot speed. Because nobody is. Because Deion is Deion. Very special. So
he's never had the speed, but he's had the acumen, the ball placement, the toughness to play quarterback, and he played at a high level, broke all those records at Colorado.
He got hit a lot.
Well, his line was horrible. But some of it's on him too because he retreats a lot too.
Hey, but also
they're bad at Colorado too. But he retreats a lot too. So let's be fair about it.
I am of the belief that sacks or quarterback stat more than we give them credit for, because at some point you can't just get rid of the ball, buddy. But I digress. Shedeur probably would benefit by sitting. A lot of other quarterbacks have benefited.
For how long? For how long?
I mean, now I'm not saying sit for 5-10 years, but I am saying Deion's. Well, I never learned anything.
He said, "I got a prediction." He's hearing something. He knows something you and I don't know.
Or
just putting it out there into the universe.
Or the Cleveland Browns are the Cleveland Browns, and they're not a great. Even though they did win the game last week against Green Bay, But they're not a good team. They're not a good franchise. Shedeur probably will get a chance to play at some point just because all
might be the best defense in the NFL.
But the quarterbacks are terrible, and I don't know how good Dylan Gabriel is. We'll find out. So Shedeur might play, but yeah, they play great defense. They're just not good on offense.
Sure.
I can't buy what Deion's selling here because he's talking from the frame of being Deion. And his son is not him.
Or he's talking from the frame of being dad. Go ahead, jump in.
Yeah, what aren't you selling, though? Because there's important questions, right? Can Shedeur, and we got an interception.
That's a nice pick. Zyrell needed that, too.
Real bad. Bad. So shout out to him. Defense
on the slope, skiing. Right. Okay.
Obviously, Cleveland is a quarterback away, right? But you look at the organizations that allegedly Shedeur was sent to or could have been sent to, the Eagles and also the Ravens, right? He can benefit from sitting, but behind those particular quarterbacks,
you ain't never seen the field with those two guys unless it's a blowout.
It's interesting that he should sit behind them because what can you learn from
Lamar
those guys?
Jackson's a two-time MVP. He ain't going nowhere.
Exactly. It's one thing to say like these people have like a lot of acumen and they're very good at reading field. I'm sure there's something cerebral wise that they can give to Shedeur, but there's certain things athletically and arm talent wise that he'll never be able to do that Lamar Jackson can do, and also that Jalen Hurts is able to do as well. So again, will he benefit from sitting? I think every quarterback can benefit from sitting, especially learning the schemes, learning the different defensive coverages, and learning how to be a pro. That's something that he can benefit from learning from, but how much and how long will he have to do that behind somebody like Lamar or behind somebody like Jalen, who just won the Super Bowl, versus somebody like the Cleveland Browns, where, hey, they do have veteran quarterbacks in Flacco, so it's not to say like he can't learn from anybody, but it's also somebody who's closer to his game, because again, he's very much closer to Joe Flacco than he is to Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts. And also too, he'll have an opportunity to actually see the field and test things out, which he will never, he won't get any time soon with Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, especially with their health reasons.
Nubyjas, go ahead. 20 seconds. I gotta go.
I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to seeing him go out there to see what he does, so we can finally stop this conversation. I am tired of talking about Shedeur Sanders.
Oh my God.
I'm tired of talking about him as an entity until he does something.
Right. He's got to be given the opportunity.
Right, and
hopefully he'll get that. I don't think he needs to have the opportunity in week 4 or 5. Maybe he is earning it behind the scenes.
We don't know. We'll see.
He hasn't. We haven't seen him do any talking, and he's definitely been an asset in the community off the field. Those kids love him. The fans love him. Let him learn. Let him continue to get reps behind the scenes, and we'll see him, like I said, week 14, 15, 16.
Well,
maybe even early.
And this Browns schedule is not good because they also play against the NFC North too. So it's just all bad opponents, really tough opponents. So whether it be Dylan or whether it be Shedeur, good luck. You'll need it.
Got a Madden game going on here as we talk the latest in the world of the NFL. 17-14. So Chandler, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, with the ladies playing with the Cowboys. Zyrell, bottom right-hand corner of the screen, playing with the Packers. He's on defense. Start of the third quarter, he's down 3. Chandler playing with the Cowboys has the lead and the ball. That second quarter brought to you by good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria, located in Bayonne, New Jersey, where I trap and live. 165 Broadway. They've been around, folks, for some 25 years. Best pizzeria you'll find there in Bayonne, famous for their specialty pizzas, especially the buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa also, unapologetically, folks, Italian. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine, full menu, whether you're looking for Italian dinners or a quick lunch. They'll have it all, folks, for you. Burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzones, seafood, desserts, and more. They also got the Da Vinci room as well for the boutique-style catering and luxury events. I was also heading back there to the garden, had a nice little party there. Great vibes there, man. Chris and the wonderful staff there, they do a great job. You got parties and other events that you need catered to. Check them out, man. Bayonne Mona Lisa. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. We're back here inside of Altitude Brewing Company. Larry Ridley, City of Sports. ISG Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Great to be here and happy to be here on NESN, being Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Folks, we're the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. To the bottom there, in the middle, to the left, is Nubyjas Wilborn, writer for SN.com. To the bottom of the right, in the middle there, Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. We're talking the latest in the world of the NFL. We also have some gamers playing Madden. Madden 26 here for cash and prizes. Bottom left-hand corner, Chandler Chandler playing with the Cowboys. He's got the ball and a 3-point lead here in the third quarter. JustZyrell, bottom right-hand corner of the screen, playing with the Packers. He's on defense. And did he give up another touchdown? Oh, yeah. Right there inside of the 30, around the 27. So high red zone there for Chandler. All right, back to the NFL topic. Speaking of those Packers, Green Bay Packers got a big game this weekend against those Cowboys, but they played the Cleveland Browns last week and came up short there. Only scored 10 points there. Had one of their offensive linemen, Rasheed Walker. Let's get those pictures up here so we can see what we're talking about. Rasheed Walker was talking about, being undefeated and using the U word and things of that nature going into the game. Of course, they got beat by those Cleveland Browns. Let's take a listen to Rasheed Walker before they played Cleveland, talking about having a historical season there with the Packer backers. Take a listen.
And then the goal is to, keep it going. I think we can go undefeated, honestly. I mean, personally, I feel like I always tell people, I feel like we could have went undefeated the past 2 seasons. Like, we lost a lot of the games off a couple plays, but I feel like our offense been playing so good and so disciplined, and our defense been playing even better, and special teams been playing great. And I feel like, it's all about who comes out hottest at the beginning of the game and at the half. And I feel like we've been doing a good job of that. Pound for pound, I look at these teams and I don't really see who's better than us. Honestly, that's why I can say that so confidently.
All right, so that was the offensive lineman there, Rasheed Walker, talking about their goal is to go undefeated and be unbeaten. That's not going to happen. They lost to the Packers lost to the Cleveland Browns. So after the game, the next day, earlier this week on Monday, here was Matt LaFleur. He didn't like the undefeated talk. Take a listen to the head coach of the Green Bay Packers right now.
The goal, and I've said it a million times to you guys, I don't think I've obviously said it enough to our team. The goal is to go 1-0 every week. And it pisses me off when we start talking about things outside of the next game, things that are way down the road. Like, keep the focus on the present, on the now, and worry about getting better each and every day.
All right, so that was Matt LaFleur. So you heard from Rasheed Walker, the offensive lineman, talking about being unbeaten. Of course, they lost to the Cleveland Browns. Now they got the Cowboys coming in here, and of course you see Matt LaFleur, the head coach. They're a young coach, but doing a good job. He wants the focus to be going 1-0 during the week. Doesn't want to hear any talk about being unbeaten or undefeated. Your thoughts here, Andrea? How do you think that LaFleur handled that as it plays out? And the Packers playing out on the field, Michael Parsons going back to play against the Cowboys, where he said it might be painful second back.
Yeah, because why are we talking about undefeated 2 weeks into the season? Calm down now, okay? I'll be the first one to say, yes, I was a little high in the horse, and guess what? I'm still high in the supply when it comes to this Green Bay Packers defense, and do think that if things go well for them, they can absolutely be an historic defense just because they generate so much pressure. And we saw what the Lions did to the offensive line of the Lions.
Looks like the Browns were putting the pressure on Jordan Love. That's what it looked like last week.
Oh, I mean, they have historic defense, but they also have a historically awful quarterback situation, right? So they have some other things they need to work out. Versus on the Packers side, great defense. We saw how they bullied the Lions offensive line, and that offensive line was bullying Lamar Jackson's Ravens offensive line. So this is a defensive line that's great and can be amazing. However, there are some things that they need to work out, the Green Bay Packers do. Their quick game could use a lot of work. They had to go to quick games so they wouldn't run into guys like that. Myles Garrett was insane, creating some pressure. But then also, too, they need to provide other ways and avenues of generating offense outside of explosives, and maybe, too, get Josh Jacobs just a little bit more creatively involved in the offense. So I think that they should slow down in undefeated talks. And again, too, only one team in NFL history has ever been undefeated, and that is Don Shula's Dolphins. You learn a lot when you lose, and you want to make sure when you lose, it doesn't end up being like when the 07 Patriots ended up losing, because it's better to lose early than at the end of the year and realize, there were still some things we needed to work out.
Yeah, Nubyjas, your thoughts, man? Packers with some early unbeaten talk. Probably not smart, right?
This is what we do now, right? I mean, this is no, I'm serious. Like, this is what we do in sports. Everything is hyperbole. Everything is over-engaged. Everything is super fast. There's no room to process anything.
Hot right there about the Cowboys. CD not going to play this week for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, it's so disappointing that we do these things. We don't have any. Chill, relax, everybody.
What does that mean? It's 25.
Apparently, it means nothing. It's
the no chill era, man. You know that.
Yeah, no chill, Gil, and everything else. Because apparently, you can just say whatever, do whatever. Well, almost. But anyway, they lost the game to a Browns team. It was a mucky, dirty kind of
any given Sunday. I'm not surprised. Yeah,
it's the NFL. Right. Whatever, man. We'll see. Who knows? Because how many games have we played, man?
17, 18.
Three.
Every team's played 3 games, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Let's relax. Just a little bit.
Yeah. I agree.
RELAX.
All right. Who you got this weekend? Cowboys or Packers? I got
Packers. Yeah, I got Packers. I think. Now, I will say this. I do not think it's too early to say the Cowboys are cooked, but
I don't know, man. Those CDs get cooked every single play. Oh my gosh, I have never seen better charity than what those DBs be giving everybody. You get a career high.
Hey, man, that Dallas defense.
It's amazing they only gave up mid-20s to the Eagles. Everybody else 40. Here you go. You get a 40 burger. You get one too.
I think there's some fair question about the Eagles' offense, but it's a whole other conversation we may get to. There's some very legitimate questions because I think the quarterbacks haven't thrown a touchdown yet. But since we're talking about Dallas. Hey, if you're a Dallas,
he did this week. He did this past weekend. Jalen Hurts did.
Yeah. He threw a touchdown.
Devontae, he had Devontae Smith. Yeah,
that's right. Okay, but according to that, he hadn't had 2 touchdowns. Anyway, the point is, if you're a Dallas Cowboys hater, you might have some fun this season. They might get.
Well, you've had a lot of fun the last 29 seasons. What are you talking about?
But
at some point, get it, Jerry.
Hey, but also they're gonna be on all the national TV games because the Cowboys are always on national TV. They're gonna be on Thanksgiving. They're gonna be on Christmas, and they might get blasted in a lot of games. It's gonna be fun if you're a Cowboys hater, baby.
Well, it's good. That's the super bad. I ain't lying. No.
That's why. That's the definition of being polarized right there, man. Because a lot of people love them and a lot of people hate them. So
they'll watch them. They'll hate watch them.
Right. Exactly.
Which, if you want to hate watch the Cowboys, this is your year.
Right. Watching the Cowboys right now, they got a 17-point lead here heading into the fourth quarter. They're playing for cash and prizes. Madden game going on as we talk the latest in the NFL. Chandler playing with the Cowboys, bottom left-hand corner of the screen. He has the lead heading into the fourth quarter. That third quarter, though, brought to you by good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill, also located in Bayonne, New Jersey, 812 Broadway. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. All need a place to relax after work, right? So why not do it with a drink in your hand, folks? It is Bayonne's top rated for burgers, wings, dry rubbed and sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets. They're open every day except Mondays. So Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. That was on a Sunday there, man. The day party and the R&B night was really going pretty hard there in Bayonne at Chubby's. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. We'll be there tomorrow for ISG College Football, online, chubbybayonne.com. All right, we're back here inside of an Altitude Brewing Company. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG Football, we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're here on the platforms of NESN, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, Andrea, Richmond. Also, we're talking sports, the NFL, the latest there. Week 4 is upon us. They're playing Madden 26 here for cash and prizes. We're the only show, folks, that combines and talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, Chandler playing with the Cowboys. He's got the lead here in the fourth quarter. Going to run out a lot of clock. He's up by 3 scores. Going to likely win this game. JustZyrell playing with the Packers. Can't do much there on defense. This game's going to be over quickly. Before they do, let's talk about the NFL real quickly. Giants leaving. I guess they're going to leave Russell Wilson behind, man. Going to turn to the rookie there from Hotty Toddy Ole Miss, Jaxson Dart. They're planning to start him. It was confirmed midweek here by Brian Daboll. So just 3 games in. Russell Wilson not going to be the starter anymore. You look at it, man. I know it's some bad red zone trips against the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. Where else was he going to throw the ball? You look at it, nobody was open. I know it looks bad throwing it into the, into the stands or hitting the goalpost or something like that. Your thoughts here, Andrea, on Jaxson Dart? Is it too early to start him? I think they could have waited at least another 2 or 3 games.
It absolutely is too early to start them because if you look at their next opponents, they're about to go against, who was it? The Chargers. This Chargers defense, shout out to another person who was run out of New York pretty prematurely in his year, Geno Smith. He's had a career resurgence in the last couple years, and unfortunately, that resurgence kind of didn't look too good against this Chargers defense. And this is somebody who can be in some people's top 10 or top 15 takes, not a quarterback like Jaxson Dart, who is his first time in the league. We know he comes from an offensive system at Ole Miss to where he was hand-fed a lot of different things and didn't even do his own snap reads, right? He didn't even get his own play call reads. So he's having to learn a lot of information at one time, and also too had some decision-making issues when he had it pretty much handed to him at Ole Miss, and he's going against an elite Chargers defense. I think it would have been better to start him if you were against the Saints, which is the week afterwards. But either way, it was going to be a bad gauntlet because they're going against the Bears, the Eagles, the 49ers, the Packers, a lot of bad defenses. I would wait all the way till November if I could have, but that is a job. That's a coach who's trying to save his job. So it's desperation season already, and we ain't even 3 weeks into this.
What do you think, Nubyjas? Look, Russell Wilson he did come out midweek and he talked about it, and he's like, look, he's going to support the guy, and he's there. He wants to be a good teammate. And he thinks this team can do some important things, some big things, even though they're down and starting the season 0-3. Your thoughts, Nubyjas, on Jaxson Dart getting the start? Is he going to throw any darts this weekend?
I would love to see the Football Reference page on Russell Wilson's career statistics and records when he was with his first wife versus Sierra.
Oh, no.
No.
That's not Sierra's fault.
I didn't say it was whose fault. I didn't say it was anybody's fault. I just want to see the splits.
You just pointed something out.
I'm just like, from
the Madden game is over, so Chandler does win with the Cowboys. We got about 9 minutes left. Go ahead, guys. 8 minutes.
I just want to see the metrics because I wonder if there's some conspiracy against Russell because ever since he married that sister, these teams seem to be a lot less patient with him than they were. And I'm saying that's not her fault. I'm saying that's just.
I can tell you probably got future music playing in the background right now. You're a hater big time.
No. I'm not supporting Future on this one. What I am saying is I think Russell's being treated unfairly, and I think the difference in how he's treated at least is in part based upon how he's perceived.
Real quickly, 30 seconds.
And I think that it is very interesting that it's the Maras who are in this, and historically the Maras have not.
Don't have no black quarterbacks.
They don't have black quarterbacks. The first black quarterback to start a game was Geno Smith. The first one to win was Tyrod Taylor, like 3 seasons ago. So I mean, it's interesting that this organization is pushing.
Quarterback,
yeah. No, they have never drafted a black quarterback. They've all brought them into free agency. So it's interesting that they're pushing Dart so soon.
And it's not Tyrod, it's Tyrod.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor. But and honestly, this is not going to end up looking good. So Tyrod, 30 rods, they're going to get their butt whooped. Okay?
All right, we got to get moving. We'll keep an eye on Jaxson Dart making his first career NFL start against the Chargers this weekend. Big Blue against the Bolts. We'll see what Jaxson Dart. Look, he had a great preseason. But that was against guys that are working at UPS and grocery stores. So we'll see what he does this weekend. The Madden game is over that fourth quarter. Brought to you by our good friends at 902 Brewing Company, guys. 101 Pacific Avenue right here in Jersey City. This is the place that we're at, man. Craft brewery here producing ales and lagers. Got about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. There are handcrafted beers, best atmosphere. Curated good times right here in Jersey City. They got the spacious tap room. Hosts a variety of events as well. Got the rooftop. Shout out to Donna and good folks for welcoming us once again. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. And we're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company here in Jersey City. Man, they're producing those ales and lagers, some 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Talking to the ladies in the world of the NFL and also gaming. The Madden 26 game is over. The guy playing the Cowboys, he does win. So he is moving on. He'll be playing again next week. We got Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com, Andrea Richmond, a reporter in Atlanta. We're talking about the latest in the world of the NFL. Got a couple of more topics here. We got about 4 or 5 5 minutes here, guys. Actually, about 6. Let's go ahead and talk about Chris Jones. Chris Jones, of course, the Chiefs, they played against the Giants last Sunday at MetLife in the Meadowlands. The Chiefs won that game 22-9. Russell Wilson did not look very good. There was a story brought up by Melissa Stark at the end of the game. She was asking him about, you wanted his jerseys in the past, previously. That jersey swap didn't happen. What about now? And here's Chris Jones, the former Mississippi State Bulldog. We just talking about Ole Miss and Jaxson Dart. Mississippi State Bulldog in that Egg Bowl. Here's a response about Dangerous. Take a listen.
To do a jersey swap, and you've never got one.
Never gotten it.
Did you ask him again tonight?
I don't even want it. It's all good. I don't want it. Hey, over time you kind of understand that now I don't even want it. It's love and war.
To do a
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Don't do that to my dog, man.
I don't want it. It's like, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good on Russ, man. Hard pass, man. We good. I don't want it. Andrea, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was funny.
Yeah, no, man. And it's funny. And you know what? Chris Jones needed a bar, especially after Jalen Hurts got him with another bar to negate his bar at the end of that Eagles game that they did, where Chris Jones was like, man, Jalen Hurts, you wouldn't even get 100 yards passing. He got 101 to be specific.
We got the win. Shut your butt up.
Right, we got the win. Shut your butt up. And then it was like, well, Chris Jones did have to shut up. So you know what? Chris Jones needed a win. He needed his get back. So I guess Russ had to be the victim. Man, put some respect on Russ's name, dude. He won a Super Bowl. He was a good quarterback for a while.
I know. He was like, I don't want to. I'm like, come on, Chris. Why you gotta be petty? I won a game, man.
Hey, man.
Device.
Man, y'all ain't right, man.
I don't want to.
Football's a funny sport, man, and it goes. No, seriously, it goes.
I don't even want it.
Hey, it goes quickly. One day you the hottest thing, and the next day you are out, and it happens fast. Always remember, NFL not for long. Okay, and it can change real fast. And unfortunately, with Russell, some things have changed. I still think Russell's gotten an unfair shake, and I will stand on that. I also do think that we're in an era where you have so many black quarterbacks, so we're black quarterbacks even less. We still don't get the age, for instance.
Right.
Whereas a lot of the white QBs seem to get to stay around longer.
Eli Manning, oh my
gosh.
They
get
there's some parallels there. They're talking about, look, if Eli Manning gets his Hall of Fame, Russell Wilson's got to get into the Hall of Fame too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and I think Russell Wilson is much, again, there's a lot there. But
we got 4 minutes left. About 3.5, 4 minutes. Go ahead.
That man was a really good ball player at his best. And I thought he had a pretty good season last year with the Steelers.
Well, I mean, it's like two different careers, man. Like with Seahawks, really good. These last 3 years, Broncos, Steelers here, not good. Not good. Winning percentage under 40%. I think he's winning like a third of his games.
But think about Eli Manning has had moments and years of mediocrity.
He had 2 good playoff runs. That's it. And didn't even win playoff games outside of the Super Bowl runs.
So to Nubyjas' point, no age. Doesn't get the respect.
We don't get that level of credibility to where you get the second
30 seconds
and the third chance. Sad thing, Chris Jones also
I don't even
gives
want
a lot of interesting energy, and I'll just leave it at that. He says a lot of things, and I think the Chiefs got a lot more issues than what we see. They may
offensively, yes, they do.
Yeah,
they got some guys injured too.
I'm about to say, he talking that big talk.
Okay, speaking of the Chiefs, let's go ahead and get this game pick in. We got about literally 3 minutes, guys. Your thoughts here. Chiefs and Ravens. Chiefs hosting the Ravens out at Arrowhead. 1-2 teams battling there. Who you got? I got, don't quote them. Give me Ravens.
Yeah, no, I think it's this Ravens games. Both these teams really need a win, and we would imagine both these teams really need this win. I think that Baltimore's defense is absolutely awful, but at the same time, KC can't really do anything. They're on wide receiver 32 when it comes to like them helping out Patrick Mahomes. At this point, it's looking like the Ravens almost by default, but I still think that Baltimore offense at least looks good. KC, both sides of the ball. I'm a little bit, I don't know.
Okay. Who you got in the box? So, who'd you take, Andrew? You took Chiefs?
Oh, yeah, I'm going with Baltimore.
Okay, we're on the same side. I got Ravens too. Go ahead in the box. 30 seconds.
I'm going to go with the Ravens. I think they bounced back from a really weird loss.
Even though they just give up 40 points like it ain't nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like what Kansas City has shown yet. So I think that they may struggle this year. I really do.
All right, we'll see about that, man. A big game here. Late window, NBC, right? No, it's not NBC, CBS, right? Late window, I think 425 or whatever that is. Out there in Kansas City, you can smell the barbecue right now. All right, guys, the Matt game is over. Let's go ahead and talk to the winner there, man. There he is, Chandler, playing with those Cowboys. Chandler, how were you able to pull it out, man, here as we talk the latest, the world of the NFL? Man, you got it done winning some straight cash, homie, tonight.
Just, play good offense. Not really satisfied with the win, so I was graded to see. So it was a good win. It feels good to be back up here and get a dub. You know how Jameis said, you got to eat the dub, but going back to the, to the drawing board.
Gotcha. Real quickly, get your thoughts in about 10 seconds. Cardi B pregnant with Stefon Diggs, baby. Got all these other women in here talking about they're pregnant and, messing around with stuff, man. Your thoughts there?
Hey, man, I don't like to get in the black women business, man. No comment.
Yes!
No comment.
Hey, man, that man don't want no trouble.
No comment. No smoke.
That man don't want no trouble.
Jaxson Dart starting for the Giants, 10 seconds.
I think it's gonna be a good thing for me because I get to make fun of the Giants. So I'm wishing the worst. So
All right. Good stuff, man. We'll see you next week, man. Great job playing with the Cowboys. If you want to be like Chandler, guys, and make some money, man, and play some Madden, ages 13 and up, all online, and with cash and other prizes. Weekly King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. You can join us now at theisgshow.com/Madden. Once again, theisgshow.com/Madden. Don't do it today, but do it to now. Also, go ahead and hit the shop, guys. You want one of these Madden t-shirts, man? These ISG t-shirts, officially merchandise. Look, you spend $75 on orders there. You get free shipping, man. It's exclusively there. theisgshow.com/shop. Once again, if you want your shirts, we got them in about 30 different colors, man. theisgshow.com/shop. All right, guys, this postgame show brought to our good friends at Uno Pizzeria and Grill. They're our title sponsor, drawing their inspiration and identity there from their origins there in the Chi, man. They invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, over 100 locations in some 20 states. They serve more than pizza, folks. Pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Before we do, got the Larry's Locks here. 4 games this weekend, or 3 games I got Packers, Ravens, and fire the cannons. I think the Buccaneers upset the Eagles even without our guy, Mike Evans. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. Thanks to Chandler for playing. Also, Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. There's Nubyjas Wilborn. That's the Confluence, folks. It's the Confluence. She's a sports reporter and writer up in Pittsburgh, PA, man, writing for SI.com and Sports Illustrated. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG football, we're powered here by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We'll see you for ISG college football at Chubby's tomorrow, and also ISG basketball later in the week. Have a great week, folks. Bye-bye.